I was gonna play Crimson Desert, but
Alright, so we'll only play for a little bit. We won't eat up too much of your time. Especially since we're gonna fucking Arkham it later. Like, I'll do it. We got a whole month and a half. I think that's like more than enough.
kind of crazy that you have to go through all these Riddler sections.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna have to sit through that stupid bullshit. Isn't that nice? So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the start of the Batman... Max, I'm really bad at this.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the start of the Lego Batman playthrough. Leading up to Lego Batman, what is it, Legacy of the Dark Knight, I have decided, and Max has also decided to join me, we're going to play the other 3 Lego Batman games. There have been 3 so far. This one came out in 2008. This one is the only one that I actually played. The other 2 I bought and never played. This is the only one that I actually played at all. And funnily enough, if we actually look, I actually have all the achievements for it. Oh, yeah, see, I already have 100% for it. This is the one, like, this is back when I was playing like a bunch of Lego games. They're pretty easy to get all the achievements for. You basically beat the game. Cloud saves, I guess it's on the cloud. Yeah, see, February 23rd, 2011. Brother, Max, it's a 15-year-old save file. Oh my god. I told you, I was cracked back in the day, dude. They put up the Gotham signal, man. Do you think Bruce Wayne responded? Hell no, bro, it was me. I responded. With 3 billion studs. Oh shit, Nightwing's in this game?
Yeah.
Okay, how does this shit work? The Riddler's Revenge? Maybe we should have started a new game. That probably would make a little bit more sense. Let's start a new game. There's also DC Supervillains. I don't know if we're gonna play that. Okay.
Well, Batman, what say you if we were to break out?
No, Joker, don't say it! Penguin. Dude, Catwoman's not a villain, man. Let her go. Seriously, what the hell did Catwoman even do? Why would Catwoman hang out with any of these people? At all. Miss Kyle, you know better than this. Yeah, so it's your typical Batman plot. All the villains bust out of Arkham Asylum. Catwoman is hanging out with Penguin for some reason. We all know this would never happen. So this came out the year after the Complete Saga, I believe? Maybe? So this is pretty cool. You can see that they're a little bit better with their cutscenes as well. The Complete Saga is pretty rough around the edges. Okay, now this dude's a menace. No one told him to do that. Shoot him! Oh my god. Commissioner Gordon, we're fucked. What are you gonna do? The only thing I can do, son. It's funny how like Tim Drake gets all the attention as Robin, pretty much. Here we go. I actually forgot that Teen Titans has some of these characters. Like, there is, like, Clayface is in Teen Titans, actually. There's a very weird set of rogues gallery stuff that we have with Batman in this game. So they're all just doing weird random heists and stuff. So I think the first episode is the Riddler's Revenge. I always thought the Riddler was like a side villain. Like compared to Two-Face. Like Two-Face is the big one. Actor Basil Carlo turned into the murderous Clayface. A creature of shape-changing protoplasm. I thought it was just mud. Okay. He now possesses incredible strength and can transform his clay-like body into any form. Excellent. Thanks, guys. You know, people have to live in Gotham, and they have to live lives, and they have to get taxed into oblivion. And you guys are just over here just breaking everything and ruining it for everybody. Like, don't you think that's just fucked, man? That's why when Batman beats the shit out of you, I don't feel bad. I'm sorry. I just don't. Dude, Legacy of the Dark Knight's gonna be just this. So this episode's called You Can Bank on Batman. We punch, we can grab and throw. Like, the combat for this game, and remember, this predates Arkham Asylum, is way more in-depth than any other Lego Batman game at the time. Like, Lego Batman up to this point was not near, or any Lego game was not nearly as insane or whatever. You know, this is when they started doing all these different Lego games, which I think is really cool, personally. Batman and Robin can grapple. There's not really a lot of other heroes to even play as in this game. Like, I'm just being honest. There's not like a lot of different heroes in any of these games, per se. Oop, oop. Oh, they have guns. What the hell? You're not allowed to have guns? Oh! That's right. If I'm going to break my no-kill rule, it's going to be in a Lego game. Good job. Can I go, please? Wearing different suits gives you different abilities. What the fuck? It's a bomb. Okay, it lets you place bombs. Perfect. So yeah, that's how you get around only having 2 characters in this game. Each character has different suits that you can put on them, and that's what you do. So like Robin will have suits we'll have to use later, like Batman will have different suits that we're gonna have to make use of later. But for right now, like that's how they kind of divvy it up, where in a game where there's only 2 different characters. So like most of this is just gonna be pretty straightforward and simple. I'm actually really looking forward to playing Lego Batman 2 and 3, because Lego Batman 2, and I know 3 is what, Beyond Gotham, and I never got to play that. I think that'll be really interesting. They'll actually have like, it's basically a Justice League game. And then someday when they make like another Marvel game that I'm interested in, we could play like the Marvel games. But for me personally, I'm not a big Marvel fan. Like Max knows more about Marvel than I do. And I was even telling Max the other day, like, I was actually surprised to see that Chris Pratt was in Parks and Rec. Like, it actually was like kind of surreal. It's like seeing John Krasinski in The Office for me. Like, I know them from their other stuff that happened way later as compared to the stuff where they're originally from. It's funny like that. It's funny how time is like a flat circle, you know? What? Build. They're coming out the subway. This does not surprise me in the slightest. Technology of Sue allows Robin to operate green tech panels. There you go. Alright, very nice. I have no idea if that's what we actually need to do, and we killed some innocent civilians while doing that. That's the Batman way. Oh, my shiny. Oh. Clayface. Run him over. Okay, he's immune to the car. What the fuck is going on? Break phone booths. Yeah, you know, like I said, it was in 2010 I think I did a complete saga, and this was right after that. So I must have been playing Black Ops 1 around this time, give or take. So that kind of dates it a little bit to give some idea. What can I say? I'm a huge fan of achievement hunting, and I still kind of am a little bit, you know, like, something fun about it. Power brick. Oh, we have to use the battering, that's why. There he is, hose him! What a dumbass. Clayface. It's the Niggler! Oh my lord. Batman, please, arrest him. Do something. Oh my god. Was that a World of Warcraft sound effect? Am I losing my mind? What is happening in this game? Alright, we get free play. Fast grapple. Demolition suit. And the technology suit. I'm not sure exactly how free play works. Specifically, like, if you could switch between whatever suit whenever. So like with most LEGO games, just beating the level is pretty straightforward. Like, there's not like a lot that you have to do for it. Okay. Continue the story. Let's make a new save. So that way I don't have to overwrite this other old save. This will not be a 100% run, needless to say. This is just up for fun, for the hell of it. There you go. So a lot of this, Mr. Freeze's backstory changed. I believe that Nora Freeze was specifically added for the animated series, and it was considered to be so good they just kept it as part of his official backstory for the rest of eternity. So Mr. Freeze originally did not have any of this. He froze his wife to prevent her death from a rare disease, but he was injured in his lab and found himself unable to survive outside a sub-zero environment. As Mr. Freeze, consumed by anger, uses frozen weaponry in a battle against the city of Gotham, wears a refrigerated suit which gives him remarkable strength. Huh? Oh. I don't think Tim Drake was the acrobat. I forget which one was. I think it might have been Dick Grayson. Gee, I wonder if Mr. Freeze is in here. An icy reception. You know, like, I don't know, man. Being a Riddler goon just has to have no viable perks at all. What does this dude want? I'm Batman, bitch. Whoa! Ooh! See, like, I like that. They actually try to add, like, new stuff, you know? Oh my god, Mr. Freeze's goons. The magnet suit allows Robin to walk on magnetic surfaces. Man, it really is just a blessed thing that the majority of my Batman experience is pretty much just the animated series, Justice League, and funnily enough, the Christopher Nolan movies. It's like how my primary Bond experience is all Pierce Brosnan. What do you think,
again,
man?
Pierce Brosnan was literally what the most modern
At
Bond
the time,
until.
yeah. And Max and I talk about, well, this is one of those games that Max played, and occasionally he'll tell me, like, oh yeah, I played it. Max played, what's it called? Everything or Nothing, actually. Funnily enough. And he waited like 10 years to tell me he played it, which was really funny, actually, all things considered.
I didn't remember that game that much.
That's okay. I'm just surprised. He's like, oh yeah, I played that game, because the one level where you have to load the Aston Martin. And if you don't, you can't beat the game. You can't beat the level, because you have to do a massive chase sequence. And without the Aston Martin, you're just not fast enough. Oh! So since this game has come out, Max, why don't you tell the audience what happened with the word goon? Would you like to enlighten them? Let's say someone's been in a fucking cryogenic chamber for the last decade. What does it mean to be a goon today, Max?
I really don't know how to describe that.
Use your words. You got it.
You like hot? Yeah, I like hotness.
Hotness?
Yeah.
That's not the word I would use.
Like if somebody make the 3D fan art of Ada in the swimsuit, they're gooning.
No. I hate that you've said that. Depends. If your name is Horikoshi, do you draw lewd art of your underage characters?
Oh boy.
She's a 1,000-year-old dragon, dude. Where the hell am I supposed to get this magnet suit from? Is this something we have to... Oh, here we go. I love the running noise. See, I like how this game is just not afraid to be cartoonish, you know? Like, whereas the Arkham games are very serious, this is not afraid to be just over the top, like, stupid. It's like that Adam West Batman.
Oh my god. It was good for its time.
For its time. There you go. Ow, he punched me on the way in. Listen, man, the only person I'm not arresting is Catwoman. You have to have a suit to be able to glide. Think about that one.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of insane.
You played this?
Yeah, I played a little of it. I didn't finish it.
What? Oh, oops. You never finished it?
Nope.
Did you play the sequels?
Yes, I didn't finish those either. I don't know why.
Oh, Lord. Are you a tourist, Max? Do you play... You know, okay, I can't even say that with a straight face, because this dude plays more games than I do now.
I got all 3 endings of Armored Core 6. I ain't no tourist.
Bro is over here actually playing shit. Meanwhile, hey, you want to play Resident Evil? You want to play a game that you talk so much about? No. It's absolutely wild that people will be given the option to play games and then be like, ah, that's what playthroughs are for. Which, ironically, I am kind of doing exactly what I hate right now and allowing people to bypass actually playing games by making a playthrough. I am the very demon that I seek to destroy. And this has never been a bad plotline in history. So yeah, I mean, that's been a topic. I mean, Max and I just finished Resident Evil. And, you know, we had a fun time with that. That was kind of cool. And one of the big things is, like, because it's now in the, you know, the public discourse, people are talking about Resident Evil again and stuff. And there's just a shocking amount of people that just don't play the games, but, like, just talk about them like they're fans. And, like, normally I would be like, oh, let's not gatekeep. But fuck you, let's gatekeep.
Fuck you, let's gatekeep.
Like, just play the fucking video game. If you have to play it on casual, like Max plays it on casual. I don't fucking knock him for playing it on casual. Like, whatever, man. Like, I'm glad he played it at fucking all, honestly.
Yeah, I think the only way to speedrun Resident Evil 9 is to play it on casual.
Really?
I could be wrong, though.
I mean, they'll probably have a different category, right? They'll probably have, like, normal, classic. But I'm not Resident Evil speedrunner, but I've done the, you know, the challenges for Resident Evil 1. And I will eventually do it again on this console. I wrote that guide that I was super proud of and lost for like 15 years. Oh my god, Robin, get over here. I can never be Batman. Okay. Goons. They're goons, not gooners, okay? Around, thank you. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if I was going to be a fan of a game series, I would probably want to play it, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. Like, why would I not play a game series I would consider myself a fan of? Like, isn't that the whole point? Like, you really like something enough that you're willing to put time into playing it? Like, why would you be like a fan of something, be a diehard about it, and then not play it? And it's something that's readily available, too. It's not even like it's something that you can't readily, like, access and enjoy. It's not like we're talking about like a 50-year-old like Atari game that doesn't run, you can't really do anything with it. Okay, well, Robin's dead. That's not my fault. How am I going to explain this to Alfred? Maybe I just won't.
Maybe I just won't.
You know, Mr. Freeze, this is not a very subtle hideout. At least the Batcave is hidden. You were a goonsicle. What? He jumps up. Okay. Life was not worth it as a goon. Ow. Okay, anyway. Very nice.
Oh, Batman! Puzzle this ruse!
I feel bad for Mr. Freeze. Like, I genuinely think he wouldn't be a villain if his wife wasn't an icicle. I don't even think that's a controversial opinion. I don't know. Oh, you're supposed to hit him when he's doing that. That's him being tired, is him lightly putting his gun down. Would you believe that shit? That's him being tired, Max. I thought he was just aura farming. Now you could build. Oh my god, it's the most arbitrary bullshit imaginable. Now we could build this. Can you not? Oh shit, he's back. Please stop. That's him being too tired, bro. Look how little time you have to hit him. Oh my god, get me out of this. Yeah, I think it's really stupid. You can't just hit him normally, like, whatever.
That's just how these games work.
I mean, but like, look at this. What the hell am I even doing? You just hit him once. Look, I'm not saying they should have yellow painted it, but that did not look like a I'm tired animation. Fuck you, Mr. Freeze. You know what? Fuck your wife. I take it all back. I was trying to be nice. Now I'm just gonna be mean.
Oh, mean. It's not his fault he has to resort to villainy.
What? it objectively is. I wonder if Red Hood's in this game.
No, I think he's in Lego Batman 3.
Is that the only one of the Batman Robins that is not in this game?
Yes, I'm not sure. All I know is Lego Batman. There's Lego Batman, and then there's Lego DC Villains.
No, there's 4 games. There's Lego Batman 1, 2, 3, and then Super Villains. Yeah. I told Max someday we would play the Guardians of the Galaxy game, and I'm gonna be honest, I would probably rather die than do that.
And have to listen to Star-Lord and his humor.
Oh, Peter Quill, I crush you like tiny ant. Dude, I couldn't even get through 2 Guardians of the Galaxy movies, man. I'm sorry. I did not enjoy either one. Feels like 80s nostalgia bait for people who weren't around during the 80s. As much as I miss Walkmans and iPods, I kind of agree with that, but I don't romanticize the 80s that much. I romanticize the pureness of ideas, but, you know, probably don't romanticize the global thermonuclear war. Ow. Dude, I'm gonna kick all of your asses. Okay, I'll die. How about that? Does that count? I'll die again. Man, this is a really silly boss fight.
Isn't so you see how silly the other games get?
I'm hoping it. I'm kind of hoping to play those Lego games that have voice acting, honestly.
Oh, play the... Oh, yeah, Lego Batman 3 has a voice acting.
Oh my god.
Hey, let's put voice acting in Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, but we're not gonna put online multiplayer.
Hey, look, it's the Riddler.
Niggle me this, Batman.
Maybe we should help the poor cop? Is the cop just shit out of luck? Yeah, so if you press A, you can just skip everything and look around the... you can just look around the map. Former District Attorney Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, is a villain with a split personality. His every decision is dictated by a double-headed coin, scarred on one side, which he flips to decide if he'll act for good or for evil. His truck is a heavily armored vehicle painted with his distinctive black and white livery. Why is he taking orders from the Riddler?
Well, you know, sometimes they're just like, how are we gonna get rid of the Batman? And Riddler's just like, I'm the only smart one out of all of us. So let me come up with the plan. I don't know if we're ever gonna play it because it's like, for Arkham Knight, they literally decided to put a prequel DLC for the main story, where you play as Harley Quinn.
Sure, yeah, I'll do that.
But she doesn't have stealth. That's the thing.
Listen, man, I'm saving the city, Max, okay?
Yes, I'm destroying everything.
There you go. The Monarch Theater? That definitely has to be something else in Batman lore. What was the theater that his parents got shot out outside of? It wasn't the Monarch Theater, was it? Yep, a mini kit. You could just see the Lego Star Wars DNA in this. I love it so much, man. Okay. Ooh.
Yep, just outside the Monarch Theater.
Damn, okay, never mind. I was wrong. Come on, Bruce, let's go home. We don't need to finish watching this. Just a typical day in New York, huh, Max?
That scene of Arkham City where he's just like reliving the crime scene again.
That shit
and
hit,
he
man.
kneels down.
I think there's an achievement for kneeling there, right? For like a minute or something?
I think so.
Just a complete tribute to the character, you know, his tragic fucking backstory. To think that if they just didn't, if Joe Chill was just literally chill, I don't think anyone would care. I think Batman would have just moved on. He would have been fine. He would have never become Batman. Like, what was the dude that killed fucking Uncle Ben?
I think he was a regular carjacker.
He was just some random dude, right?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that the lesson of Spider-Man? That even when it's easier to not do the right thing, you always do the right thing? Like, I think that the fucking Sam Raimi movie hit that shit on the fucking head, dude. That's not my problem. Literally his problem. It became his problem 30 seconds later. That shit hurt, man. That's why I'm tired of all these fucking superheroes need to be cuckolded plot lines. Like, it's like, dude, stop with the fucking Spider-Man's of fucking, oh, Mary Jane has it rough working for the Daily Bugle, guys. It's so hard. Like, no, I'm so tired of it, man. Obviously, like, I just think that the amount of respect some of these characters deserve does not mean you can't give them hard plot lines. It just means stop writing them to be like fucking dumbasses.
Well, no
one
now
cares
we're
about
at
fucking Mary Jane, bro.
now we're at the part of the comics where Mary Jane and Paul are broken up. Mary Jane's bonded to Venom now.
What are we
Carnage
talking?
is bonded to Eddie Brock. And Venom is just saying, did we ever tell you how good it is that you broke up with Paul?
Yeah, basically damage control, isn't it? Because they know nobody liked the Paul plotline. It's all garbage. It's all dog shit. Yeah, my favorite part of the new Spider-Man comic is when Spider-Man gets cuckolded out of his relationship. You know, and like having played 2018 where it's like, oh, you know, Stan Lee's like, I always loved you two the best. You're my favorite couple. And then this is what they do with it, man. Like, I don't know, dude. Heads should fucking roll metaphorically at fucking Disney and fucking Marvel and Lucasfilm, but this is not a Star Wars playthrough. I will spare you a Star Wars rant in a fucking Lego Batman playthrough, dear viewer. All right, lasso this fuck. Let's go.
Saw a video once where it's like everybody was like, all the heroes are making fun of Batman because he's like the only superhero with no powers, and it's just like, I'm just sitting here like, is he not the one paying for the space station that you guys are sitting in?
Yeah, you guys would. The Justice League would be shit out of luck without him, man. Two-Face's armored truck. Uh-oh. He's got fucking IEDs in it, too.
What is it? In Justice League, in the Justice League cartoon, they're all sitting in the jet, talking to Batman and Flash, talking about giving themselves up to the government to like show that they're willing to cooperate, and then because like apparently they're trying to prove their innocence, and Batman's like, that is the single dumbest idea I've ever heard. and then they're just like, it's a majority vote, 5 in favor. Flash is like 6, and then Batman's just like, you want to prove your own innocence? Do it yourself. Don't wait on the sidelines for somebody else. And then I think Diana's just like, come on, Bruce, you have to do this. He's like, no, I don't. I'm a part-timer, remember? Just cuts off.
Stop shitting on fucking Batman, man. Treat this dude with fucking respect.
Or somebody we once knew would call him Captain Autism.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't listen to fucking retards on their dumbass opinions about shit I like anymore.
But, oh, Batman, it's funny because the thing is, aside from Batman, I do hate the fact that Spider-Man gets the shit end of the stick.
I'm tired of them writing Spider-Man as a fucking cuckold. I'm not even a big Spider-Man fan.
Can we not, like, do this thing where he's constantly, like, getting, like, left behind? Like, in the Marvel Comics and Aliens crossover, it was Miles in the crossover. Not Peter Parker, Miles.
Yeah, because if they could remove fucking Peter Parker, they could. And they would. That's the whole point. That's why they give Miles all the cool shit now. They really want to just completely throw fucking Peter out, it feels like. And I'm just kind of tired of him, man.
By Odin's Fade.
By Odin's Fade. Yeah, that's really going to get the fucking Black viewership up, huh? By Odin's Fade. Fuck off. Pamela Lillian Isley, aka Poison Ivy, adores plants and uses plant-based toxins in her criminal activities. Her athletic build gives her the ability to jump extra high, and she can create new minions with her mutated seeds. Almost my kind of woman.
Yeah, until she kisses you and you turn into a human plant.
Yeah, and in the Arkham games, she's like almost a horror villain.
Poison Ivy.
Oh, Batman. You guys on our side? And they're just greens. Oh my god! What goons are these? They're actually just dudes with guns. It's the Bat!
Step on him and break his neck.
Your mother won't even love your face when I'm done with you. Did I tell you I have a Lego fucking Batmobile I need to build?
There's actually, funny enough, you know how like Bruce there's actually an episode of Justice League Unlimited where they time travel. And Bruce meets himself in the future, you know, for Batman Beyond. And he's like, I can't believe I can't believe I still I'm still around like this. He's like, yep.
What year is Batman Beyond supposed to take place in?
Oh, we got Static as an old man now.
Oh no, please stop. Static Shock is seriously one of my favorite superheroes.
They got Static they have a comic with Static and Terry. And Terry still has to try to prove himself to all these other superheroes.
Why? He's chosen by Batman.
They still think he's young and inexperienced.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
And then get this, it's Virgil who's being critical of him.
Bro, Terry doesn't have to prove shit.
Because guess what? Like, Virgil ends up marrying this chick, Rocket. She was like a sidekick to this dude, Icon. They have a kid together. In the future, you know the gas that turned Virgil, that gave Virgil and all these people, that made them Bang Babies?
Bang Babies, yeah, it's the craziest fucking name, dude. Bang Babies. Sounds like a fucking porno name, bro.
He's using that gas as a power source to power Detroit, and he's like showing it off. But then there's this one kid who's against it. And then this one kid, because his parents are always busy and never spending enough time with him, he like protesting and he's constantly getting into fights with people. And then he becomes a Bang Baby, but he calls himself Blackout. So essentially what happens is he can disrupt the energy, like, synergy of things.
Blackout.
So like, yeah. And he's black.
Well, Robin just killed himself when he heard such vile words come out of your mouth.
Ebon, the Shadow dude is back, but he's like wearing a nice suit and all that. But he's like a sort of anti-hero protector of Detroit, of Neo Detroit. But yeah, and then when they time travel, and essentially what happens is Batman, you know, younger Bruce, you know, while he's still Batman, tries to interrogate one of the Joker goons, and then freaking old man Bruce is just like, I can't believe I was this green. This is how you get information out of somebody. And the dude just speaks.
Torture them, bro. A Poisonous Appointment is the name of this episode.
And then Static and Green Lantern are just sitting there like, Batman playing good cop? Like, Green Lantern just like, everything is relative.
What are the Purple Lanterns doing?
totally forgot. I think the orange lanterns are apparently they're powered by greed.
I'm gonna ask the curse question. Are there lanterns that run off of lust? Are they the pink lanterns?
I think the pink lanterns are more of like the love type.
Okay, that's probably as close as we'll get.
Yeah, the purple or the indigo tribe.
The indigo tribe.
They tap in. They wield the indigo light of compassion, which allows them to tap into and manipulate the other colors of emotional electromagnetic spectrum.
What is even happening? I don't know, like, I will not even sit here and tell anyone that I'm, like, a big comic fan. I really am not. Like, I don't really read comics. I only ever had a handful of comics in my life.
The Pink Lantern Corps is powered by the violet light of love. Primarily female, they operate from the planet Zamaron to spread love throughout the universe, often using violet crystals to crystallize opponents in suspended animation. Star Sapphires possess unique healing capabilities, can resurrect deceased loved ones, and are immune to the avarice of orange lanterns. They harness love, but their sometimes possessive dedication to it can make them unpredictable allies to the Green Lantern Corps.
Awful. This literally just sounds like female custodies. Or whatever the fuck.
So originally, the Corps, the Pink Lantern Corps originated to provide vengeance for the loved and spurned. There are few men in the Pink Lantern Corps. The Blue Lanterns are more of tranquility and such, like tranquility and calmness, and their power is more or less defensive. The thing is with them, they need a Green Lantern nearby to fully utilize their power.
So basically, the Green Lantern Corps is like the most important for the good guy lanterns.
Pretty
Why
much.
do they even have evil lanterns? I genuinely don't know this, by the way. Like, I don't know any of this shit.
That. For example, the Red Lanterns. They were the Manhunters were essentially, before I can explain the Red Lanterns, the Manhunters were created by the Guardians of Oa, I think they're called, to try to, police the universe, but they kind of failed because the Manhunters were like AI robots, and essentially they started wiping people out. Atrocitus and his people, the last remaining, there were 5 remaining of him, of his people, including himself. So you know what happened?
What?
He sacrificed 4 of them.
Oh my god.
To create the Red Lantern, and the Red Lanterns are literally powered by hatred and anger.
Delicious, yummy bomb.
So one of the Red Lanterns is a cat named Dexter.
Oh, this dude was in fucking Injustice. That's how I know him.
Yeah.
He was a part of some other character.
Yeah, the dude that spits fire out of his mouth, Atrocitus.
Yeah, I remember now. Atrocitus.
I mean, wouldn't you find it funny to see a cat Red Lantern?
Dude, when we put animals into all this stuff, bro, I'm sorry. I just find it cringy 90% of the time. I never really vibe with all these, like... What the fuck?
I mean, we got Crypto the Super Dog.
Okay, I don't like that either. I don't hate it, I just don't like it. I'm just being honest, right? Don't hate me, right? I think it's a little corny.
So, if you catch the attention of the Pink Lanterns somehow and exhibit strong
Fuck.
enough feelings or have enough fear of you in case of the Yellows, they'll send a ring your way if they have one to give.
Can I get like crazy cool powers that let me manipulate reality?
I think that's the White Lanterns. I know
Sign
the
me
Black
up.
Lanterns are essentially resurrected zombies.
Okay, I don't want that. That's lame.
They'll send a ring your way, but okay, so this person says also, at least for a time, you had to be female as well, but that little dose of sexism had ceased since. As for the second bit, that can vary. Sometimes they're a group dedicated to dealing with big dangers to protect their loved ones. Other times they're a super possessive group that kidnaps said loved ones to protect them and spread love, for example. So, a Pink Lantern ring can kind of make you into a yandere.
That's the takeaway. You become a yandere.
I mean, depending on how deep your love is for somebody.
You're gonna become like that one chick from The Bachelorette? You're gonna just be so crazy you start fighting your own fucking boyfriend for no reason?
So they have an entity that's called the Violet Entity of Love, the Predator, who
It's
pretty
a
much
what?
the Violent Entity of Love, the Predator, who pretty
The
much
what?
embodiment of feelings of love and little else. So it doesn't have any kind of rational thinking keeping those feelings in check for the worse.
It's called the Predator.
Yeah. The
Comics
group
are
can
a
embody
mistake,
the
bro.
good kind of love or the bad kind.
It's called the Predator. Like a Weinstein type shit or an Epstein type shit. Look, Max, you know, you're making me hungry. Did I ever tell you that? Like, what the fuck are we even talking about right now? Look, this is why I don't even pretend like comics is like 90% sensible bullshit. Because, like, let's be fair here, 90% of this was probably just made up on the fly. And it just became classics. And, you know, like, look, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Some of the best things in the world were just made up on the spot. Off the top of the dome, as the meme goes for
So
Palpatine.
the yellow lanterns were started by Sinestro. He was a former Green Lantern, and
He's
they're
also
called the
in Injustice.
Sinestro. Yep, they're called the Sinestro Corps. The color to the left of green. It is to the left of green, and you are given access if you have an amazing sense of bringing out fear in others.
I always thought, because when I watched Justice League, they had Jon Stewart. It wasn't Hal Jordan. I always thought Jon Stewart was the fucking coolest, man. I thought Jon Stewart was so dope, and like how he had his backstory and stuff.
With him.
Yeah, like that shit was cool, man. I actually think he's a really cool character. I think that the fact that the Justice League movie and all that shit just didn't really go anywhere. Huge misplay, huge fumble.
So to be a Red Lantern, it is nearly impossible to control because it takes an amazing amount of rage to be considered for a Red Lantern ring. Do keep in mind, like for example, the Blue Lantern ring, if you have a certain amount of hope, it will come and find you. But when you lose that hope, it'll leave you.
Awful.
And with the Red Lantern ring, if you have so much of that rage and that you can't control it, it will consume you. The ring essentially amplifies this. So because this is how the Red Lanterns work, so this person said it's nearly impossible for Red Lanterns to form coherent thoughts, and therefore they cannot make constructs.
You're so pissed you can't even use your ring correctly, effectively.
Yeah, you could just use it for power blast and all that.
What is
Black
going
is lack of emotion, death. A wielder of a black ring must be dead.
Yeah, I think I'm good, Chief.
White is the most powerful. The ability to use a white ring comes from the will to live. A white wielder has complete control over all emotions in the spectrum.
Oh, we pushed this. There's probably
Rage and
1,000
Love.
comics about half of this, and I've just never even heard about any of it until today.
Rage and love are the most unstable colors of the spectrum. They're philosophical opposites, yet the greatest and most impulsive rage ever was born out of love. Case in point, Atrocitus and Dexter. Yet at the same time, love is one of the few things that can gentle an angry heart.
Speaking of love, I love this redhead. Hell yeah. I got some seed for you, baby. Well, I don't know if it does all that. What in the fuck, dude?
So, did you see what Sony's doing about PlayStation Store?
No, and I'm scared. What are they doing?
Let me pull this up.
How are these dudes spawning with guns? Here, nice tasty bomb for you. I blew myself up.
Oh boy. How could we forget when they tried to convince us that swapping out a net for a bossy black woman wouldn't stop cussing out Richter over whatever the hell it was would be a brilliant idea. That damn, you know, fucker Shankar shouldn't touch a single thing in his fucking life.
Bro, how is she piecing me up? What? How can I not slap Poison Ivy?
Maria uses dark creatures against her father, looks so sick. Maria does not like dark magic or patricide. She enjoys eating wall cake and ice cream with her animal friends.
What are you talking about? Castlevania?
Yeah, I don't know who Maria is.
That's the little girl that is in... Not Symphony. Fuck, I forget the name of it. Rondo of Blood.
Oh! And guess what? Remember we were talking about the chick that was gonna be in The Bachelorette? And it got canceled?
Yeah, what about it?
She lost custody of her son.
Yeah, dude, she's throwing metal chairs at her fucking children, trying to get at her fucking ex-boyfriend. What the fuck are we talking about, man? That is the craziest story of the day, dude. Good, knock this bitch out. Get it out of you, you simp.
Mr. Beast has offered to fund a complete Naruto anime remake.
Oh, Lord. Anyway.
Taking a trip to Walmart in the 2000s.
I love this red Batman suit, but it's too bad you only get to use it in a couple of levels.
Oh, even Steve Downs was paying tribute to Chuck Norris.
Yeah, because it sucks, dude. It's some of the worst news you could get. Like, some iconic legend has just passed away.
I tagged you, but the guy who wrote the Dark Forces trilogy for Star Wars.
Yeah, he also passed away. I was talking about that on stream. Edward Nygma, aka the Riddler, is obsessed with riddles, puzzles, and word games. He delights leaving clues for Batman at the scenes of his crimes, which regularly leads to his downfall. Using specially developed technology incorporated into his cane, he can take control of people's mind. Okay, he can.
Yoshi P says it's become harder for younger people to engage with Final Fantasy series because the release intervals for new titles have gotten longer.
Yes.
I'm 53 now, and I've been playing since Final Fantasy 1 in real time. But for younger generations, people who grew up naturally accustomed to action-based combat and online competitive play, the recent entries in the series may have been harder to engage with. Part of that is simply because, I'm sorry to say, the release intervals for new titles have gotten longer.
Yeah, it just takes too long for new games to come out. Someone else said this. They're like, imagine being a fan of like a video game and you have to wait like 10 years for a sequel. Like, bro, like when I was a kid, and I know this is gonna make me sound like a fucking boomer, but when I was a kid, like, you didn't have to wait that long for a sequel to a game. You know, like, when you didn't have to wait like more than a couple years to get a sequel to a game you like. So like in your childhood, you naturally just connect more with these games because you play them more often. And I think the biggest problem is that because now we have all these like breaks and long periods of time in between games coming out, like no one forms that like really, you know, young tier connection. Because like if only one of these games comes out when you're a kid, then like by the time you're an adult, you're just gonna move on, bro. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I played that once when I was a kid. And that's it. Like if it's not Pokemon, Mario, maybe Zelda, it just takes too long for all this shit to come out, is the real TLDR. That's the real problem. It just takes too long. So like when I was a kid, they had Final Fantasy every couple of years. They had a lot of games every couple of years. So like you constantly were like growing up alongside these series. Nowadays, you just aren't. You gotta wait 10 years for another sequel to Final Fantasy or you know, Pikmin or whatever. Like, bro, I'm gonna be old. And that's what makes me sad, is like it should not take us this long to fucking to get sequels to shit that, you know, is, let's be fair, is old. Robin, you good, buddy? Robin, I need you to push this. Can you do that for me, Chief? Okay, I'll do it.
Chuck Norris was a great action star, but politics may overshadow his legacy. Community note.
You.
Chuck Norris killed his shadow while shadow boxing. That's why you never see his shadow when he comes up behind you. Chuck Norris can never be overshadowed.
I miss Chuck Norris jokes, man. That shit's so funny.
I'd like to think Chuck Norris is down there asking God for permission to go fight the devil.
Like, for people who don't know, like an early part of internet history was just Chuck Norris jokes. Like, he's like an urban legend in like internet history. Like when I was playing like Warcraft and shit, people were making Chuck Norris jokes, man. That was just considered to be like funny humor. It was like, oh, here's this old actor, you know, martial artist, right? Chuck Norris never has it, you know, he just does whatever. It was just a meme. It was just funny. It was enjoyable. You know, it was just something that was different, you know? It was fun. It was a good time, man. It was just silly humor back when the internet wasn't that serious. You didn't have to worry about people fucking Epsteining and Weinsteining and all this shit. Like, you just played video games, you made stupid jokes. Remember when memes were just stupid, like, silly, whatever, like, I'm a gamer not because I have one life, but I have multiple? Like, yeah, that shit was corny, it was cheesy, it was stupid, but it came from a genuine, like, pure desire to just make funny memes and jokes. And nowadays, everything just feels so, like, ironic. Like, you're just not allowed to actually enjoy things anymore. It just feels wrong.
Yeah, believe it or not, Chuck Norris is dying. We also got the guy who, Nicholas Brandon, who played in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He passed away at age 54.
Awful, man.
Hollywood used to build icons like Chuck Norris. Now it mass-produces safe soy leads with no presence, no personality, and no staying power. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
You know what's crazy though, and this is something that I was actually talking about on stream. I was saying specifically, like, the number one thing that we used to have, especially for Star Wars is one of the highest grossing franchises in history. But you would really not even know that, because like no one is buying Star Wars toys anymore. Like, Star Wars toys makes up, I think, the majority of its sales, and you and I both know that like Star Wars toys are just completely down now because they just destroyed all of it. They just refuse to make anything that people really want to gravitate to. The only stuff people really wanted to play with is old shit that they would have already played with 10 years ago. It's crazy how they have destroyed so many icons and legacies for the pursuit of money, when if they just genuinely made some shit, I think it would have been more well received. That's gotta take skill, man. We gotta really fucking document how we were able to blow up so much stuff for nothing, for no gain, basically. Like case in point, the Justice League movie, man. Like, I actually liked the Snyder Cut. I thought it was pretty fun. I'm not like super into it, but I kind of enjoyed it.
It was an interesting take on it. Yeah.
It was long, but it was worth it. I thought it was pretty okay. Now, how did they fumble it? They have so much content. A Justice League movie should have like 10 characters. That might be hard to do, but it should be a lot. It should be a fucking ton of characters that you just see. They do all the weird stuff. You have all the plot lines, right? I don't know, man. The fact that DC fumbled their cinematic universe with some of the most Chad-looking dudes on the market has to be researched, man. Like, Henry Cavill is fucking Superman, easy fucking pick. Jason Momoa's Aquaman, a little bit ambitious, but kind of brought some presence to the character that's otherwise kind of humorous. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, yeah, that works. Like, there was nothing wrong with the casting. It was everything else. That shit gotta be researched, man. Like, we have to really research what went wrong in the 2020s. And I mean, you know, you already know. How these dudes fumbled generational fucking everything. What is he? Is he unable to get over? What is he doing? There you go.
God damn. The Universal Century timeline in Gundam is perhaps the most tragic thing ever.
I feel like having finished Gundam with Max, by the way, I feel like they just wrapped that shit up real fast. Something's definitely not right about that. It feels like it wraps up way too quick. Oh, well, I could stand on it.
Though I will say this. Watching Gundam, I ended up binge watching Zeta Gundam.
He went without me. It's over. He doesn't care, dude.
I'll watch it again. It was just I was gonna have to wait how long for you to want to watch it.
I mean, fair.
And then I watched. I kind of just skipped through Double Zeta. I don't think you really need to watch it to like.
What?
For Char's counterattack. Double Zeta takes place after Zeta Gundam.
You could leave the fucking boss arena? Are you serious? Why? Why would they allow you to leave the boss arena? You know, I guess it's good if you forgot something, but like, dude, I just want to go over here. Oh my lord.
But, because the thing is, I watch Gundam, I watch Zeta Gundam, and I'm like, you know, Char's a great character once you think about it.
Underutilized, as usual, just like Ichigo.
But then I watched Char's counterattack, and I'm like, you know, Char used to respect you till you thought that stupid-ass idea of crashing Axis into the Earth to cause a nuclear winter because you want to say the souls of humanity are weighed down by Earth's gravity.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to pretend like that didn't happen.
I'd like to, well, unfortunately you can't. It's canon.
Ah, fuck you and your canon, dude.
It's literally the biggest reason why Gundam Unicorn exists. That weird green light when Amuro and the rest of them stop it. And apparently Amuro and Char are like absorbed into the Aether and become new type spirits.
I just want Char and Lala to live happily ever after.
I mean, they do. As
right,
new type
but,
spirits.
You know.
And then you know what literally Char's counterattack
I'm gonna have
leads
to fucking
into
remove all
Unicorn.
of this. Someone's gonna get mad that we're fucking spoiling Gundam. Thank you, Max.
Well, all I could say is it's literally important for Unicorn.
What is Batman doing? Oh, what the hell? How do you get in the boat? Okay, there you go.
But yeah, moving on from that though. Yeah, so, the Black Lagoon mangaka responds to Chuck Norris's death. Whoa, Norris, the invincible Texas SWAT, rest in peace.
Funny how a bunch of random dudes from, well, I guess not random dudes, funny how a bunch of Japanese guys have more respect than Americans. That's disgusting, bro.
PlayStation Network is being rebranded to just PlayStation.
Brother, this guy have to hit me with the legendary Hail Mary spinning backhand. He's blocking me. What the fuck is going on right now? These dudes, this guy is literally in the goo. Do you see it? What is going on, bro? Tonight is gonna make me hate Batman games, by the way.
Is PlayStation following Xbox and becoming almost exclusively a streaming service too?
Good lord. I will literally stop playing video games, bro. Where's Robin?
And
What?
in other news, Frosted Flakes has been rebranded as cereal in a box to better fit with the modern corporation's goal to name things in ways that make no sense and cause maximum confusion.
Why even rebrand it? Everyone knows it as PlayStation, dude. Like, what? It's fine.
I tried explaining the PlayStation Network rebranding to someone yesterday. It totally confused them. PlayStation Network without being called PlayStation Network, just PlayStation? It doesn't make sense. Probably not the best branding idea if it's literally to help PC players feel better about using the PlayStation Network to play a game. That's silly.
It's just so unnecessary. Whatever, man.
Yeah, I don't know why these
Why even
companies are
bother
going
at this point,
far.
dude? It's been 18 years. Just fucking leave it. Like, they want to always touch the fucking poo on shit that they don't need to, man. Excuse me. You know, all these fucking ways to keep out intruders, and it did not stop Two-Face. Okay, Robin, well, I was able to do it.
Yeah, here we go. Netflix Richter doesn't deserve anything. That guy is not Richter.
Listen, I said this shit about fucking anything Adi Shankar works on, and people yelled at me for it. I was right, as always. It's not hard to be right when Netflix is involved. Typically, when Netflix makes shit, it just looks fucking bad. One Piece might be the sole exception, and even that looked kind of corny sometimes.
You know that meme with the Grim Reaper going door to door and killing people?
Yeah.
He goes to the door and it's Chuck Norris karate kicking him,
hell no.
saying, "I'll go when I decide, bitch."
Oh, hell no, I'm not fucking with this dude. Yeah, I mean, well, the only nice thing is that it sounds like he peacefully passed in his sleep, for what it's worth.
He was hospitalized in Hawaii first.
Yeah, I think he was surrounded. Like they say he was surrounded. It was peaceful. It wasn't like something tumultuous. So I mean,
He had
that's
a
good.
Warcraft commercial at one point.
Yeah, he was, dude.
Bro.
And William Shatner was a. What was William Shatner? It was they had Mr. T and I'm a Night Elf Mohawk. Can't break this. Those Warcraft commercials back in the day were crazy, dude. That's why if you ask WoW fans what they were doing when they were doing that shit, remember they had the iPod ones? I'm a PC,
Yeah.
I'm a Mac. iPods, they're dancing, they're vibing, they're having a fun time. You remember that shit?
Can't do that now.
No, because they don't have iPods anymore.
Well, no, you don't get celebrities acting out these commercials now.
I'm a PC and I'm a Mac. I suck. Yeah, and the Mac is convenient. What they don't tell you is that the Mac is insanely expensive. Excellent. You know, Riddler isn't very smart. In his quest to kill us, he's destroying the very gold he seeks to steal.
Well, he's a villain.
No, he's supposed to be smart. That's literally like the Arkham lore. Hi, diddle diddle, it's time for a riddle. Alright, now I'm gonna put this dude in the fucking sleeper hold. Bitch, 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 catch these hands. No, don't be a fucking pussy. Fucking ad phase, dude. This is why no one respects you. Come on down, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Eat for everyone. Get the fuck in here, bitch. I will fuck your ass in this cell. Okay, more dudes. Oh my god, it's a bukkake. Thank you. Kill him. What? What the fuck is going on? This is so nuts. Bitch. He immediately runs and goes fucking uses Two-Face. Yeah, Two-Face would never allow this, by the way. That's the only reason why no one fucks with the Riddler in Arkham, because he basically stays and does his own thing.
They also don't want to deal with a braggy know-it-all.
Yeah, he kind of just stays out of everyone's way and just does his own thing. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look around. Well, at least we know what we're doing tomorrow, since it took us a while to get this kind of working and underway. At least we know what's going on. Well, guess where they're going, Max?
Uh-oh.
Back to Arkham Asylum for the next week or two. What? Mr. Freeze, is there something you'd like to tell us? Don't you have a wife you're trying to fucking rescue? Very nice. There you go, Max. We're done. How does it feel, dude?
Oh my god.
We're done, dude. We finished it. Only 7% of the game, but that's it. It only goes up to 7%. Wow, they really have credits like it's actually the end of the game. Alright, so now this is your hub, right? It's the Batcave, pretty much. You could go to Arkham Asylum, and basically there's a second half of the game where you play as all the villains. Now, obviously, what we're going to do is we're just going to do the primary story. Oh, excellent. So here's the hero mission room. If you go to Arkham Asylum, there's villain missions, which basically serve as a prequel to this game. We might do them. I guess we should. So here's the first episode, Riddler's Revenge. There's only 3 episodes in this game, and the other 3 are for other stuff. So episode 2 is Power Crazed Penguin, but I think we'll do that tomorrow. I think that's pretty fair. So, all right, Max. Any final words?
More when we can, and thank God we're not trying to do the whole Riddler thing.